Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. So, 12 o'clock. We are here. But this live has been a long time since I've been live here. So, I kind of lost a little bit of the practice. I hope you can hear me well. If not, you can just let me know in the comments. I'm live on Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live on Facebook. So, whatever it's more convenient for you, you can find me there. So, yeah, let me present myself for the ones that don't know me. Maybe it's the first video you come across. My name is Thelma Fieldweit. I'm a road detox coach here on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on live. I'm in Oslo, in Norway, and I love to talk about health and wellness. And specifically, lately, been talking about weight loss, a natural way to lose weight without shame. And I give emphasis to that because I know, because I've been there, many of us that want to lose weight, it's not an easy journey because a lot of shame comes together in this process. But today, the topic will be about you can lose weight, or better, you can lose all that weight. All that weight. You know how much weight you probably want to lose, but with no shame. This is the topic for today. And I want to start by saying what this is and also what this is not. This is a way of losing weight that will make you feel the best of yourself. And the reason why I say all that weight is because many of you have a lot of weight that you've been carrying for many years, and this has been making your journey more difficult because it's easy to feel that it's just too much. I will not be able to um, lose all that weight. That's why the title is All That Weight, but also with no shame. And we're going to go a little bit deeper on that just now. This is not a fad diet that I'm promoting, that I'm talking about, that I'm advocating. And what is a fad diet? A fad diet is, this very enthusiastic, famous diet that comes in the market that people start buzzing about, talking about. It's like almost every month or every week comes a new diet, a new miraculous way, a quick fix to for you to get rid of your weight. This is not that. It's not. In fact, many times I don't like to use the word diet because it's so associated with fad diets, but they're quite different. Diet is a way of eating. So, animals have a diet, humans have a diet. So as long as we understand the right meaning of the word, I think we'll be fine. So this is not a fad diet. So it's not like a easy way to fix your weight problem or your health problem if you also have health issues along with the weight. But this is a way that will promote your well-being, will promote your health, not just for now, but for a long time, forever. Um, and talking about that, why is this something good for me, Thelma? Why should I listen to the end? Why should I listen to this live to the end? And why should I keep listening to your content? Well, this is an opportunity, especially if you are facing weight issues. It could be, most people, generally speaking, are facing overweight issues. Some people also facing underweight issues, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about overweight issues. And when it comes to that, if you have all that weight, which could be from 10 kilos plus, 20 kilos plus, it can be so overwhelming. It can feel like I will just never be able to lose all that weight. I'll just never be able to see myself as, let's say, if you are in your 30s, in your early 40s, oh, I can never go back to my 20-year-old weight. Oh, that's impossible. If you have that picture of when you got married, and you think, oh, I'll never be able to have that weight again. That is very common. Many of us, when we are so much overweight, we can't picture ourselves again back to that person we used to be. It's so far away that we are content if we lose 2 kilos. We are so happy, isn't it? I guess some of you will feel particularly touched by that. And I'm talking about from a place of experience. I've been there. And this is kind of the first time that I come live and talk more openly about weight. Because not until very recently, for me, was also very difficult. Even though I have been on this journey now for more than 4 years, I've lost a lot of weight. And this is why also I can talk to you with property, because I've been there. I know what it is to be overweight, and I know how to go through and navigate and lose the weight. But it's so sensitive issue to talk about. And because you don't believe, you like, deeply inside, you don't believe that's possible. um I also used to feel this way. I was 20 kilos plus, because the plus I didn't count. I was too afraid to go, to go check on the scale. And when you are so much overweight, you start finding excuses. You see, and I went through this process, and even though I went and I lost all this weight, all that weight, right? uh, I, deep inside me, I didn't believe that would happen. I didn't believe that would be possible. But it was possible. Who knows me from before knows it's possible. I'm here today to prove that. Still, many of you might feel in your case it's not possible, and there is few reasons why we might feel this way. One reason normally is that it's just I'll never be able to lose all that weight. It's just, I tried before, it didn't work. It has been so many years that I've been trying. This will just not work. And I can tell you, yes, it's true. It will not work when we keep doing the same thing. There is a saying from a famous scientist. If it was him that said, it's Einstein, and he said that it's insanity to keep doing the same thing and expect different results, right? You do the same. You want to lose weight, you go through that cycle, you do the dieting, you sign up the gym, you buy new clothes, and you start. And then after, a few days, maybe a week or two, you start going back to your old patterns, and then after some time, again the same thing. So this repeating of the same method, the same things that you learn, could be different diets, but it's the same patterns. It's just not bringing you results. So yes, then will be impossible. So something needs to change, right? Our approach needs to change. Some other people have other reason why not they think it's possible to lose all that weight. And the second is they say it's too difficult, Tom. It's just too difficult. I can't do it. It's too difficult. And I will change a bit this phrase. I'll say it is difficult. It's not too difficult, because you see the problem with this two words over there is just making um, whatever you want to accomplish impossible. And there is no such thing as impossible, right? Yes, you might not know how to lose all that weight, that's a fact, but that you can never do that, or it's too difficult that you can never do that, that's not a fact, right? It's just you don't know how to get there. It doesn't mean that you will never get there, even though it does feel that, right? It feels that I'll never reach that weight. I need to be healthy, right? So this second objection, I would say, remove the two and say, yes, it is difficult, and I cannot lie to you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you the truth, even when it hurts. I'm here to guide you, right? That's what a coach does, guides. So yes, it is difficult, but again, it's more difficult when you don't know how to reach the goal, when you don't have a map, when you don't have a method, when you don't have a coach, when you don't have the tools, right? Then it's more difficult, but it's not too difficult. No, it's not. I went there. I've been through it, so I can tell you that it is possible. Now, there is one third thing that I hear many times, and I see it's a cycle as well, it comes and goes, is the phrase, I love myself the way I am. I'm this way, I have accepted, and I'm totally fine with it. So, first of all, I would say if you are totally fine with it, you should not be here, right? You should leave now. This life is not for you. Or stop following me. This is not for you. But because I've been there and I've said that so many times, I can tell you from my heart, this is not true. First of all, you should love yourself. Yes, you should love yourself now, whatever situation you are in. It doesn't matter how you look like. You owe to love yourself. I should love myself always. Does it mean that I do that? I don't know. It depends, right? Our self love is not just in words. So if you tell yourself you love yourself, I'm very happy to hear that. You should love yourself. But how do you show this love for yourself, right? You should love your whole self, your body, right? How do you show love for yourself, for your body? Do you show yourself when you take care of yourself? You shower every morning? Yeah, you shower every morning. Very good. You're taking care of yourself. You dress yourself, you keep yourself warm, right? Very good. How do you nourish your body? Hmm? That's a way of showing love. What you put into your body. When you're thirsty, like now I'm thirsty, I'm nourishing my body, right? I'm giving my body something to drink. But what is that I'm giving to my body? Is it something that really shows love for my body? Or do I just say to myself in the mirror, or, to my brain. I tell myself, I love myself the way I am. You see, these words can be so easily um, can be distracted from the truth, from the fact, because I can love myself in words, but those words, they are not aligned with the actions. And again, that's a problem. So if you say to yourself, I love myself, you should love yourself in words and actions, right? So I don't think that's something that aligns. So the title is Love Yourself. Sorry, not Love Yourself. That's not the title. I'm got confused now. You can lose all that weight, right? You can lose all that weight with no shame. So there is no shame in wanting to lose weight if you need to, if that's aligned with your values, with what you believe to be love for yourself. Not everybody needs to lose weight, no, but many people today need to. Many people want to, but sometimes they don't know how. And the fact that they don't know how can make them go into these excuses, of telling themselves that, oh, I love myself the way I am, so it doesn't matter anything. Yeah, if that's fine with you, I've been there. I know that that was just an excuse for me not to do the work. That was not real love for myself. It doesn't mean that because now I lost 20 kilos plus that I love myself more. Again, love is shown in many different actions. So I have to keep working on that as well, right? So, but that we will take into another live a little bit more deeper when it comes to loving ourselves and body shaming. That's why I also had that post, the last post I had with that sculpture was really to trigger you some thoughts. I know some of you reacted to it and felt shame to talk about it, and that's normal, perfectly normal. We all feel shame, but that's why we need to talk about it, right? Now, excuse me, there is a wrong way for us to achieve this goal of losing all that weight. And the wrong way is when we are having a short term investment, short term commitment. What is a short term commitment? A short term commitment is when we tell ourselves that I just need to lose this much. I just need to get into this dress. I have a wedding I had so many clients come to me. They have this goal. They have a wedding to go or party or something, and they want to fit into a dress, or maybe they already fit into the dress, but they want to lose some fat and on the arms or whatever. That is a short-term investment. That does not work. I've seen too many times, I've experienced that myself, and I've seen too many times it doesn't work. You cannot work towards a short-term goal. It doesn't mean it doesn't have its place, it has, but if you are working towards a short-term goal and you have this short-term commitment, you're just wasting your time and your energy. You have to do differently. Remember Einstein? If you want to change the results, you have to change what you do. If you don't, you go crazy. It's insanity. You cannot expect to have better results, new results, if you keep doing the same thing. So what you have to do, you need to have a long vision. You need to have a long-term investment. Commit yourself for a longer period. And you don't necessarily need to have a number to it, like 2 years per. You can if you want, but think of that as, that investment that, let's say you have a baby, a small baby, and you are making an investment for this child. When they grow and they're 18 years old, they have their juicy account, right? Think of that in these terms. Having a long-term investment will save you from so much disappointment, will give you room to make mistakes without feeling guilty, without feeling like you are just wasting your time, but will also teach you that whatever choices you make today, they will pay off later. So every single day counts. And you might fit into that dress along the way, but that's not the end. That's just the beginning, you see? And that's the goal we want to have. That helps you so much in your journey to have this longer vision. And then comes to, okay, Thelma, I understand now this is not a fad diet, right? We talked about that. This is a different way to look at how we live. We talked about why is this an opportunity, because you can lose all that weight. I am proof of that. I'm here today as a proof of that, and many of my clients too. And another thing we spoke about is the 3 reasons that sometimes we might tell ourselves, or not reasons but excuses, right? Saying that it's too difficult, it's impossible for me, I've tried too many times. But we also seen that, sorry, many of these times we try methods that do not work. We don't want to do this. And also we spoke about self-love, right? That self-love does not depend on how we look, but again, it should be in line with our actions. So if we say we love ourselves, we should really show love the way we treat our body, right? And then we spoke about the wrong way of doing it and the right way of doing it. So having this long vision. Now, to conclude, I want to give you one strategy, one easy, saying easy because you can do it. I believe you can do it. You can even do it today already. A strategy for you to apply in your long-term vision of losing all that weight without shame, because you deserve to do what is best for you, for your body, for your health. And this one strategy you can start today is, I call it one bowl 30 minutes before. Okay, one bowl, a bowl of something 30 minutes before. So I explain now the concept. This technique I use with all my clients, and I'm giving for you today free. Very simple technique that works. Now, what you would do before lunch today, before dinner today, you will get a bowl, okay? And this bowl, I want you to have a salad, raw salad. Okay, why do I say a raw salad? Because sometimes we can be confused with having, for example, potato salad, right? We can have, I don't know, fish, whatever salad, pasta salad, right? No, it's a raw vegetable salad, just vegetables, and it should be raw. So they should be fresh ingredients. Delicious, your favorite, you choose, but it should be raw vegetables or raw vegetable salad. I want you to, you see, more or less the size of my hand, you see, my two hands together, a bowl like this. I want you to eat this bowl before each meal. So before lunch and before dinner. Very important. Listen to this. It's very important that you eat this before you eat anything else for lunch or for dinner. And you eat this alone with no oils whatsoever. You can have a dressing of other vegetables, but I don't want you to have any oil, any fat on it, okay? Can put tomatoes, cucumbers if you like, onions, different leaves, carrots. You choose what you want. You put everything you want. The size, this size is okay. If you want bigger, it's up to you. As long as it is raw, no oil. And I want you to eat this first. Very important that you wait half an hour before you eat your next meal. Whatever you're gonna eat after, I have nothing to do with that. I don't care. I just want you to eat this bowl. And you need to wait 30 minutes. That's why it's called one bowl, 30 minutes before. After 30 minutes, you can count on the clock if you want to be exact. You eat whatever else you plan, dinner you made for the family. That's up to you. Want you to do this from today onwards and come back to me and tell me what happens, let's say in 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks is a good amount of time. Okay, if something like very special happens before, you can also come and report to me. I really want to hear. So please don't forget, be grateful. 3 weeks, you can mark now on your calendar. Let me know. Okay, there's a question here. What if my stomach is intolerant to raw veggies? Okay, in this case, I'll tell you to give it a very quick steam. So not in water, because then you lose a lot of the good things, right? Just a brief, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes steam. And you can do that. There is some things they sell in IKEA, like you put inside your pot with holes, and it's kind of is separating your veggies from the pot itself so that you can put some water under and it's separated. Yeah, that's a good way. If not, you can just put a little bit of water normally in the pot and make it cover it, right, so that the steam is there, and like in 2 minutes you should be fine. I guess your stomach will not react to anything. Yeah. But if there's any other vegetables that you can tolerate raw, then add them as well. I mean, not in the pot, on the side. Yeah, but yeah, just vegetables. And I even though potatoes can be considered as vegetables, I don't want you to put potatoes this time, because the potatoes, they are more into the starch. So I don't want you to have potatoes in this bowl. I want you to have just vegetables. Yeah. Yes, this is my strategy that I give to all my clients, and I want you to try and come back to me in 3 weeks and tell me what happened. I'm very curious to know what will happen in 3 weeks. So remember, lunch and dinner before, so half an hour before you eat that big bowl, and then you choose what you eat after. But make sure you wait for half an hour before your next meal. Yeah, that's very important. So, this is what I prepared for you today. this live that will I'm sure it will help you, but also to assure you that it is possible that you lose all that weight with no shame. Again, no shame, because you are in control of your life, of your health, of your body, and there's no shame whatsoever to want to look beautifully healthy. Okay? And when I say beautifully, don't misunderstand me. You are beautiful the way you are, but you want to be healthy too. You want to align again self-love with actions. So let me know what you think, or what will happen in the next weeks as you apply this tip, and if there was any other thing you found helpful, let me know. Or if you have any other suggestion of things you want me to bring here, or questions I could answer, just send me a DM or comment below in this video. So I'll see you again soon in the next live. Have a beautiful week or weekend. Okay, thank you. Bye.